Watertown Goslings would also like to recognize the Watertown Regional Medical Center for being a partnership provider of orthopedic and sports medicine services. Tonight's athletic trainer is Micah Howard.
Welcome to tonight's soccer match between your Watertown Goslings and the Monona Grove Silver Eagles. Watertown in the dark uniforms, dark tops, going left to right to start this game. 0-1 on the season, having lost last week to Lake Country Lutheran 0-3. Earlier tonight, the JVs in a hard-fought match lost to Monona Grove 1-2. Monona Grove, from what we can tell in the white, this is their first varsity game of the year. So we welcome you to, I believe, the 32nd season of Watertown Gosling Girls Soccer. And this is Ray Bezanson. I've been here for most of those 32 years. On the camera, who's not even 32, is Max Alexander tonight from Watertown TV. And he's doing the technical work and live streaming. We hope you enjoy these contests. Please let us know. Send an email to Lisa at watertowntv.com or through the city of Watertown. We like to know that people are out there enjoying these games as we bring them to you. Always hard early in the year to get all the names going, but we'll see what we can do. In goal tonight for Watertown is a junior, Sienna Betcher. Number 1, Alexis Hebner. Number 4, Natalia Cortez. Number 8, Emma Wiestenberg. Number 10, Lily Euler. Number 11, Madeline Bruner, a senior. Number 12, Gabriel Schmidt. 16 is Zoe Chenoweth. 17, Callie Tusher. 21, Ellie Demet. And 23, a senior captain, I believe, Lily Gifford for the Goslings. Those are your starters. In goal for the Silver Eagles tonight is a senior, Kaylee Adamski. Also on the field, number 2, Emma Dyer. 3 is Valerie Gialombardo. 4 is Abby Kuntz. 6 is Allie Hilgart. 7 is Maya Romero. 11, Macy Huss. 14, Lindsay Poles. 15, Delaney Bracken. 16, Mara Hine. And 19, Kiera Call. Watertown is coached by Julie Allweil and assisted by Clayton Kratzer. Right out in the front, Watertown defense up to kick it away. Taken by Macy Huss back in the middle of the field. Now kicked out to the side. After it is Chenoweth, I believe. Monona Grove head coach is Zoe Kurth, assisted by Alex Kugel. Long pass up the side, out of bounds. Trying to catch it was Madeline Bruner, another senior for the Goslings. Throw in for Monona Grove. And the ref on the field called a bad throw in, so the Goslings will throw it in. Thrown in by Hibner, Alexis. Taking it down Bruner to the end line. And we're going to have a corner kick, I believe, for the Goslings. I believe that's number 1, Alexis Hebner, a sophomore. And the ref was waiting. There was a ball too close on the other side, so we'll start this over. After the whistle, the kick can come in from Hebner. Kicking into a brisk wind that's coming across field. And our kick will stay behind the end line. We'll have a goal kick for the Silver Eagles. Taking the goal kick is the goalkeeper, Kaylee Adamski, a senior. And that kick is off to the in front of the Monona Grove bench. Watertown with the throw-in. Out in front, Monona Grove to the side, picked up by Euler, I believe. Take us a while to get these numbers and names down, but bear with us. Coming in was Bruner. She was taken out by Mara Hine, I believe. Shot! Got past the goalkeeper, but it was wide. Taken by Emma Wiestenberg, a sophomore. Again, on the sideline with it is Bruner. Nice pass, headed out by the defense. Good play by the defender. Kuntz got by Hebner. Hebner comes back on her. Headed to the far side. After it is Dyer. She centers. Open on this side, number 4, Abby Kuntz. Looking to center it. Right out in the front. And out to pick it up, Sienna Betcher. Nice job by Sienna to grab that loose ball in front of the goal. Cortez tries to get it upfield. Cortez in the middle of the field, a forward. There's a shot, rolls in. Betcher picks it up. Her kick on the ground. Now brought back by the Eagles. Valerie Gia Lombardo. Ball's up to Bruner, who couldn't keep it in play. Bounced past her. Thrown in, taken by number 4, Cortez. To Bruner, up the sideline. On the defense there is Hine, 16. Kicks it out of bounds. And Watertown will have a throw. Up to take it is Cortez. Or rather, that was Hebner. Got a handball as it hit Macy Huss in the arm. Huss, the defender on that side, coming over to take the free kick for the Goslings. Number 12, Gabrielle Schmidt, a junior. Crossing. Right out in front. Couldn't get off a shot. On the far side, the defender there, it's like Poles, 14, gets it upfield. Very cool night, actually a cold night here at Arnold Landsberg Field. Field's in great shape. And we're going to have a corner kick here for Monona Grove. Says it's 44, but with that breeze, it's probably the wind chill is down into the 20s, high 20s. Wind at her back on this goal kick for the Silver Eagles. Nice kick right out in front and a shot over the goal. And we're getting a corner kick over on the other side now into the wind. On the ground in front. Back and centered. Shot and a one bouncer picked up by Betcher. Sienna with a nice kick out that time. After it is Huss. Kicks it back upfield, taken by the Goslings. Her pass is blocked, taken by Kuntz. Up the sideline, Abby Kuntz over on defense. Hebner on her. Down with her all the way down. Centering pass. And then out front, pass goes through to the far side. Taken by Call. Kira. Back over this side, Kuntz. Headed out by the Goslings. I believe that was Schmidt. Oh, off the crossbar. That shot. Taken by, I believe, that was Kuntz, Abby Kuntz. Hit the crossbar. Pass back to the goalkeeper. When the ball comes back from the defender, goalkeeper can't pick it up. That one went off the defender, so she could pick it up. Job by the defense for the Goslings. I think that was Chenoweth, who's back in the middle of the defense. On the far side. Brought up. Into the middle. Romero. Ball's kicked away from her by Wiestenberg. Centering right out in front, off the back of the head of the Silver Eagle. And it's going to be off the defender. Another corner kick, the third one. Ellie Demet, one of the defenders on this side of the goal. Betcher in the middle. Chenoweth. Ball went all the way through the goal mouth. Picked up over here, bringing it upfield is Brunner, who loses it. Brunner, one of the co-captains with the band on her sleeve. Bracken puts it on goal. In front of the goal, Betcher goes down. Now switches sides. Gosling's on the far side. Unable to catch up with it. Silver Eagles bring it back. 12 and a half minutes in to the contest. No score. One hard shot by the Silver Eagles. Went off the crossbar. Goslings have been downfield, but it's been mostly Monona Grove down in the Gosling end of the field. Kicked out by Euler, I believe. Cortez intercepts. Brings it upfield. Natalia to the sideline. And it's off the defender. Hine will have a throw in. Or Huss, rather. I believe both Huss and Hine are defenders. Coming in for the Goslings. Number 7, Rihanna Bilgreen, a freshman.
And number 13, Morgan Hall. And then for the Goslings, number 5, Kara Burke. Number 7, Rihanna Bilgreen. And number 9, Katie Kazmarek.
Kara Burke in for the Goslings, Rihanna Bilgreen, and Catherine Kazmarek. Couple of freshmen. Right out in front. Pressure remains. Pulls put it back down. Now to the center. Goslings upfield at Cortez. Ball's taken away from her. That was Hine that took it away. Hine with it now. Kicked away by Demet. A lot of these girls played basketball. Demet, Gifford, Euler, and others. Good athletes. Hilgart, number 6. Now the Goslings trying to bring it out. Euler playing in the midfield. Lily, sophomore. Point guard on the basketball team. Call kicks it to the far side. Kept in by the Silver Eagles. Back to the center. Now the Goslings break out. Had to wait for that pass, otherwise she would have been offsides. That was Cortez. After it is Bilgreen. And kicked away from her out of bounds. Rihanna with the throw-in. Another substitution, it looks like, for the Goslings. Number 20, Lexi Schneider, Jr. Cortez, her pass blocked and kicked away. Coming up field, nice pass ahead from Romero. There for the defense was 23, Gifford. Lily playing in the back. Centering pass. And unable to control. Another corner kick. Fourth corner kick with 17 minutes gone here in the first half. I believe we played 2 40-minute halves. I think that's what we went to last year, 40-minute halves. Nice kick out in front. Trying to turn, shoots, and a beautiful save by Sienna Betcher. Diving to her right, got her hand out, her arm, and made that save on a hard shot. Nice job by the goalkeeper, Betcher. Dyer trying to get it upfield. Now taken by Cortez. She gets by one, breaking in. And she is tripped up. There should be a call here, I think, and we'll have a free kick for Watertown. right outside the 18-yard line in the circle. So now the defenders have to be 10 yards away from the ball. The ref will mark it off. Up to take the kick is Lily Gifford, the senior. Lily got underneath it a little bit, lifted it over to goal. Approaching 19 minutes here in the first half. No score between your Goslings and the Silver Eagles of Monona Grove. Badger Conference action. On the far side, Goslings keep it down, and that end of the field picked up by the goalkeeper, Adamski. Kaylee with a beautiful kick. Good job by Demet to keep it away. Now right out in front. And a goal. Shot and a goal by Monona Grove. See if we can get the number of that person. Number 3, I believe.
20th minute by number 6, Ellie Hilder.
6, Ellie Hilgart. 1949. That ball came down. Gosling's unable to clear it. And Hilgart knew what to do with it. See how the Goslings respond. Gilbertson to the far side. Long kick upfield, headed by Demet. Middle of the field taken by Call. To the far side, out of bounds. Ball to be thrown in by the Silver Eagles here. 21 minutes gone, just over halfway through. Silver Eagles with a 1-0 lead. And a shot from the far side, centered out in front. Kicked out of the box by the Goslings. I believe that was Gifford. Now brought up by Hebner. And right back by Call. Bill Green trying to bring it up the side. Taken away and kicked out of bounds by Poles, Lindsay Poles, a senior. Again, 3 seniors for the Goslings, only 4 for Monona Grove. Hebner with the throw.
In the game for the Goslings, number 22, Savannah Solansky.
And a senior in for the Goslings, 22, Savannah Solansky. Up the sideline, Hilgard, who has the goal. Throwing it in is Poles. Poles centers, kicked out by Gifford. Kept in by Poles. They head to Gilbertson. Now taken by 2, Dyer. Dyer shoots and it goes wide to the right, left. Watertown goal kick. And taking the goal kick is Zelansky, I believe, or Gifford. Not sure which one. I believe that was Zelansky.
And for the Goslings, number 16, Zoe Chenoweth.
Zoe Chenoweth back in, 16 for the Goslings. Now that was Gifford that took that goal kick. Sorry about that. Brought back by Hine. Out of bounds, we'll have another corner kick. It's like number 5.5. Goslings with 1. That just kind of shows you that most of the pressure has been on the Watertown defense by the Silver Eagle offense. Hilgert to take this kick. Number 6 into the wind. And she'll do it over again. That wind is pretty brisk from the east. Coming right across the field. Nice kick out in front. Saved by Call. Goes wide. Now taken by the Goslings. Pass ahead. It's a foot race. Taken by Silver Eagles. 14, that's Poles, who loses it out of bounds in front of Bill Green, who was trying to catch up to that pass. Hebner to throw it in. Riley, Bill Green in. 18. So there's 2 Bill Greens out there. Riley and Rihanna. One's a junior, one's a sophomore. Or freshman. Thrown in by Gia Lombardo. She gives it back. Shot by number 9, Gilbertson. Gilbertson's pass that time blocked by Lexi Schneider. Brought up by Hine. Hine from her defender. Stays upfield. Crosses it. Right out in the front. And a goal! Nice pass from Hine to that far corner, right out in front, and then put in. Emma Dyer. 26:53. Monona Grove 2, Watertown 0. Approaching 27 minutes, 13 to go. Just a lot of pressure from the Silver Eagles. A little more speed than what the Goslings have shown tonight, I believe. Bill Green, Riley Bill Green, loses it. Brought back out. Long pass ahead. Dyer trying to catch up to it. Dyer with the goal just less than a minute ago. Got a throw in. Poles throws it in to Gia Lombardo. Back to Poles, who centers it. Dyer shoots to the ground. Betcher with the save. Gilbertson to the far side. Goal kick. By Gifford. Brought right back. Shot blocked by Wiestenberg. Goslings just have been unable to sustain any offensive thrust here. Monona Grove has kept him on the defense. Kicked out by Schmidt. Throwing it in. Poles, couple of subs. Kismeric back in for the Goslings. Throwing it in. Huss. Romero back in front.
And for the Goslings, number nine, Katie Kasmarek.
Blocked by Schmidt or Tuscher. Again, the Watertown just once in a while have a break down the field, but they've been unable to sustain anything in the Monona Grove end of the field. On the far side, throwing it in for the Goslings. Brought right back. Down the sideline. Callie Tuscher back in, number 17, a sophomore. And we got a throw in on the far side for the Goslings. No, ref says it's Monona Grove's ball. And we got a call here against Monona Grove. Free kick by Gifford upfield. Back to the goalkeeper, who cannot pick it up but can kick it out. Blocked there by Bruner, who's back in. Now taken by Tuscher. Callie with it up. Taken by Bill Green. Up was Kesmerick to kick it away. And she will take the throw-in for the Goslings. Kesmerick, a freshman. Coach Julie trying to keep players fresh on this very cool, cold night. Cortez with it to the center. And a shot just wide. Shot taken by I believe that was Euler Lily. 33 minutes in to the first half. Under 7 to play. It's a very cool, cold night here at Landsberg Field. Demet kicks it up. Taken by Gia Lombardo. To the far side. And a corner. It's number 7, I believe. Corner kicks with the wind at their back. You can see the some of the uniforms, the wind really blowing out there in the field. Right out in front, headed. Brought back. Kicked out by Demet. Throwing it in is Huss. Headed out by Demet again. Huss to throw it in again. Long throw. Turned on, it was Dyer. And a long shot. Going to be picked up by Betcher. Sienna with a kick upfield. Brought right back. Now the Goslings bringing it up. Past midfield. Kicked away on the sideline. Monona Grove bench. Goslings throw it back in. Looking to get a pass through to Cortez, but kicked out of bounds by the Silver Eagles. Then the ball stolen and brought right back. And the Goslings Betcher will be out to pick this up. Nice job by Sienna. Ball right back by Gian Lombardo. Or rather, that's number 6, Hilgart, who has one of the first goal of the night. And we got a collision. As Cortez went down. She and 16, Mara Hine, collided on the field. Hein looks like she has a few pounds on Cortez. Cortez took the brunt of that hit. Now thrown in by Huss.
And for the Silver Eagles, number 10, Kendall Mabey.
Staying after it is Dyer. Bringing it right up the gut down to Betcher. Well, Bill Green trying to save it. For the Goslings. Demet unable to keep it in bounds. Quick throw in. Upfield by Samansky, I believe. Solansky. And brought right back by Hein. Kicked away by Tusher. On the far side, Monona Grove wins that battle and kicks it upfield. Again, putting the pressure on the Watertown defense. 3-on-4. Long shot sails to the right side. Close to 39 minutes. Gifford with a goal kick. It is 2-0 in favor of Monona Grove. A minute to go and a half. Dyer breaking in. Her shot goes wide off the defender. Another corner kick. Centered to the far side. Headed out of bounds. We'll have a goal kick for Watertown. If it's 40-minute halves, we got 10 seconds.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Right out in front.
3, 2, 1.
That's your score at halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Monona Grove 2, goals by Ellie Hilgart
At the end of the first half, Monona Grove 2, Watertown
and Emma Dyer. This is Ray Bezanson along with Max Alexander. We'll see you for the second half. Welcome back for the second half of tonight's soccer match between your Watertown Goslings and the Silver Eagles of Monona Grove. Thanks to Max Alexander on the camera and on the live streaming. Cold night here, Arnold Landsberg Field. Low 40s with the wind chill. It's got to be in the 20s, I believe. Watertown down 2-0. Yeah, it's the Monona Grove Eagles have kept the pressure on the Watertown defense. Could be worse, except for some nice saves by Sienna Betcher, the Watertown goalie. Long kick into Adamski, who picked it up on the first bounce. See what adjustments Goslings might have made. Coach Julie Allweil at halftime. Gian Lombardo throws it in. Hine centers it right out in front. A shot and a beautiful save again by Sienna Betcher. The Silver Eagle had her right there, had an open goal, but Betcher went to her left and made the save. Goslings with a few forays up the field, but they've been unable to sustain any offensive rhythm, and Monona Grove has been able to keep the ball down as they're doing right now, with 4 or 5 down in that end of the field, right out in front. Kicked away by Demet, I believe. Right back, blocked by Gifford. Centering pass right out front, a shot and a goal. Quickly here in the second half. Goal by the Silver Eagles. Believe that.
Monona Grove goal in the 43rd minute by number 7, Maya Romero.
Maya Romero. Long pass ahead, Betcher out. Picks it up. Again, that breeze cross field. Maybe a little bit to the advantage of the Goslings here. Bringing it in, unable to control was Bruner, taken away. Now brought right back by the Goslings. Trewith to the middle of the field. Zoe Chenoweth. And a shot sails on Silver Eagle. Something that happens in these soccer games that I've seen in the past. That was Bracken, I believe, Delaney. Once you have 3 different players score, everybody wants to get into the act. And they continue to put pressure on the Watertown defense. Call with it, drops it back. Bracken, or rather that was Poles, Lindsay Poles. Bruner loses it out of bounds and thrown in by Poles. Taken by Gia Lombardo. Again, the Goslings trying to work it upfield. They've just been unable to complete that one pass they need. Nice job by Gifford there. Taken by Toucher in the middle of the field. To the far side. Now coming in for the Goslings. Cortez. Shot in the goal! Natalia Cortez at the 45-minute mark. Gets the Goslings on the scoreboard. 1-3 now. Good job by the Goslings. Moving that upfield. Cortez with a couple of nice moves down in the box around the defenders. Got her shot off. Past Adamski. Have someone down on the field on the far side for Monona Grove. Being helped off the field. Field looks in pretty good shape early in the season. Gilbertson back in. Call against the Goslings as Gia Lombardo went down. She'll take the kick. Rather, she'll leave it. Long kick headed past the goalkeeper and just past the end line. Goal kick be taken by Demet. Ellie is sophomore. Did a nice job on the basketball court. Shooting guard, kind of. Cortez again, upfield. After it, unable to catch up was, I believe that was Bruner on the far, no. Bruner's on this side. Now, Bruner after it. Kept in play, down to Bruner. To the center. Cortez drops it back to Schmidt. Now on the sideline. Chenoweth kicked it away from Abby Kuntz. And a corner kick. In that first half, Watertown one corner kick. Monona Grove with 8. Kind of tells you how much pressure they had on the Watertown defense. That kick into the wind, into the side of the net. Gifford with the goal kick for the Goslings. Upfield to Bruner. Back to the center. Tusher. The man up to kick it away. And that wind, mainly a crosswind, but a little bit at that ball gets by. Coming in is Monona Grove on that far side. A shot and a goal. I believe that might have been Bracken. I'm not sure.
Monona Grove goal in the 49th minute by number 15, Bracken.
Delaney Bracken. 48-10. Makes the score 4-1. Goslings got that one goal. Getting back into the game, and now Silver Eagles 3 minutes later responded with their fourth goal of the night.
And of Goslings, number 7, Rihanna Bilgreen.
Rihanna Bilgreen in, number 7 for the Goslings. Ball's in. Off of Chenoweth. Thrown in now. Cortez with it. Ball ahead. After it is Bruner. And out to pick it up is Adamski. Kept down by Bilgreen. Now kicked away from her. Monona Grove trying to bring it back upfield. Crosses blocked by the Goslings. I believe that was Tusher. Watertown throw in. Substitution.
Watertown number 10, Lily Euler.
Lily Euler in for Cortez, who has the Watertown goal. Kuntz and Gilbertson trying to work down the sideline. Good job by the Goslings to steal it away. Now taken back by Monona Grove. That was Chenoweth for the Goslings. Now brought up by Hine. Mara Hine. Defender takes a shot and just sails on her wide. We'll have a throw or goal kick for the Goslings. Ray Bezanson bringing you tonight's game. Trying to deal with the cold and the wind. A little bit of a cough. I apologize for that. Max Alexander running the technical part for Watertown TV. And Watertown with the throw-in on the far side. Another substitution for the Goslings. Looks like Kazmarek is in. Morgan Hall 13 in for Monona Grove. Again, trying to keep players fresh out there. Still early in the season. Second game for the Goslings. If you're around this weekend and it warms up, the Goslings will be home Saturday to play Janesville Craig. Not sure the time of that contest. And then next Tuesday, the 12th, we'll be here to bring the game if you can't make it against Reedsburg. That is on the 12th. some of these games starting later. Today's game starting later due to transportation issues. Hall centers it, brought out by the Goslings up to Wiestenberg, where that was Bruner trying to catch up to it. Call against the Goslings, free kick for Hein. Mara Hein. Long kick right out front, and Betcher got her hand on it. Or maybe not. Just skipped over the top of the crossbar. No, Betcher did get her hand on it. It's a corner kick on the far side. Cora Glenn in, a freshman for Monona Grove. Goal kick came all the way out. Silver Eagles keep it down. Shot, Betcher out. Nice reaction by Sienna to pick up that ball. Ball stolen right back by Glenn, who just came in. Kaczmarek kicks upfield. Ball through. Offside's called. Bill Green thought she had a breakaway, but a little bit ahead of that pass. Side judge on the far side saw it, called it. Referee agreed. Pressure by the Silver Eagles on the far sideline. Looking to center. Defense comes up. Goslings win that battle. Now brought right back by Poles. Then Kuntz. Back to Poles. Crosses field. Shot blocked by Wiestenberg. There's a shot and a save. And another beautiful save by Betcher. And then that pass blocked by the Kaczmarek. Monona Grove gets it right back, brings it upfield, center to field. Demet keeps it away. Gosling's in the center to field. Bill Green. Her pass goes astray, brought back by Monona Grove. Turn on the far side. Look in the center. Shot blocked. Demet off her foot wide. Throw in on the far side. .57 minutes into the second half. Rather, 17 minutes in. 57 into the game. Long shot, sailed. Going for that upper corner. 4-1 in favor of Monona Grove. 4 different players have scored. Hilgart, Dyer, Romero, Bracken. For the Goslings, Natalia Cortez here in the second half. Watertown throw-in. Gifford or Kazmarek to throw it in. Lexi Schneider in for the Goslings. Lexi, a junior. Also in 22, Savannah Zelansky.
Also for the Goslings, number 22, Savannah Zelansky.
Tusher upfield. Brought right back by the Silver Eagles. Out in front, we got a 4-on-2 kind of break there. Gosling defense up to the task that time. Right in the center. Taken by the Goslings. The Met now upfield. Silver Eagles right back. Centering right in front. Pass blocked and a shot in the goal. I think that's the second goal tonight for Bracken.
Goal in the 60th minute by number 15, Delaney Bracken.
10 minutes apart, 2 goals for the junior. Makes it 5-1 favor Monona Grove. Goslings. Tusher with it upfield. Trying to catch up to it was Zelansky.
Is number 7, Maya Romero, and number 8, Jaden Radovan.
Zelansky intercepts that one.
And for the Goslings, number 10, Lily Euler.
Clearing right out front. Call against the Goslings. I think one of the players I've been calling wrong. I can't tell if it's a 12 or 17. Schmidt or Tusher. Betcher picks up that ball. Zelansky loses it. And again, that kick upfield by Schmidt or Tusher. I believe that's Schmidt, number 12 out there, midfielder. Now Demet brings it up. Bill Green. Back come the Silver Eagles. Centering out in front. Left-footed shot off the post, and then there to put it in past Betcher was another Silver Eagle. Betcher went down, got her hand on it, hit the post bounced right out in front for the easy goal.
So we're going to go on the 62nd minute by number 8,
Jaden Radovan. 61-46. 6-1 Monona Grove. Watertown appears to be going to 0-2 on the season. Monona Grove will be 1-0. First game of the season, a good offensive production by them. Their coach, Zoe Crow, has to be happy. Watertown's coach, Julie Allwile. Some things to work on with their team here. Gifford, midfield. Ball's taken away. Schmidt ahead after it. Zelansky can't catch up to it.
And from Monona Grove, number 10, Kendall Maybe.
Kendall Maybe in. Natalia Cortez back in for Watertown. Sadie Went seeing her first action tonight. For the Silver Eagles, it looks like everyone's getting an opportunity. So number 12 is Schmidt, not 17. Right out in front, Betcher picks it up. Gianna, some nice saves tonight, but just a lot of pressure, a lot of good shots. Right out in front by the Silver Eagles. Kept down there by Monona Grove. Romero near the end line. It's going to be a throw-in. Down to take it, Lindsay pulls. To Gilbertson. And then Call. Blocked by Gifford. Schmidt after it. Ball's taken away. Blocked by the Goslings. Chenoweth crosses to the middle. Ball dribbles down to Adamski, kicks it upfield, out of bounds. Watertown throw-in. Taken by Chenoweth.
In the game for MG, number 13, Morgan Hall. And back into the Goslings, number 11, Maddie Brunner. And number 5, Tara Burke.
Brunner and Burke in for Watertown. Cortez shot off the defender. Goslings tracking it down the far side. Centers it. Defense brings it out. Goslings able to bring this one back. Good job. Oh, there's Cortez, though. Couldn't control. Right out in front, defense caught up to her. Almost had a breakaway. Taken by Demet. Glenn on the far side with the tough defense. Watertown throwing on the far side.
In for the Silver Eagles, number 11, Macy Huss. And in for the Goslings, number 17, Callie Tusher.
Callie Tusher in for the Goslings on the far side. Trying to catch up to that ball. Tusher after it. And we got a throw-in on the far side. Kelly Payne on the front line on the far side. Had a call against Monona Grove. Ref moving them back 10 yards. Free kick. Maybe Gifford taking his kick for the Goslings. Lily with a strong leg, the senior. Right on front. Kept it low to the ground, but there to pick it up was Adamski. Throws it upfield, taken by the Goslings. Goslings winning some of those first balls, but unable to connect with a second pass tonight. Throwing it in is Chenoweth.
Number 18, Riley Gilgreen in for the Goslings.
Shot. Knocked away by Betcher. Nice job. And then she comes back to get that ball out of the air. Sienna doing a nice job as she's really been pressured at goal tonight. Brunner on this far side. Ball's kicked away from her out of bounds. We'll have a throw in. Ref talking to somebody out there. I don't know if he heard something or what. Schmidt to the far side. Trying to get it over to Tusher. Gilbertson upfield to the sideline. Back to the middle. Gosling's kick out of bounds. I believe back in is Bracken, who has 2 goals tonight. For the Silver Eagles, we're under 10 minutes to go. It is 6-1 in favor of Monona Grove on this cold spring evening.
Yes, I believe so. Thanks, Tanya.
Kept in play. Goslings trying to bring it upfield. Drops it. Out of bounds on the far side. Goslings bringing it upfield to Scherer after it. Scherer trying to cross it in. And we got a handball. As the Monona Grove player fell on the ground, moved it with her hands. That was Hine. Schmidt with the kick. Bounces into the goalie, Adamski. Favorable bounce for Silver Eagles. Morgan Hall kicked away from her, but they'll have a throw-in. Kicked away by Chenoweth. Rather, we're going to have a free kick. 7 minutes to go. Coming over for the kick is Hine. Mara Hine, a senior. Goslings get it out. Monona Grove there to put it back. Throwing on the far side for the Goslings. In front of the Monona Grove bench. Another throw in. Yeah, that pass just headed out by the defender. Two Goslings breaking towards the goal, just couldn't connect. Tried that a lot tonight. And there's a long pass in, taken by Sienna Betcher. Schmidt unable to catch up to that ball. Kicked in to Betcher by Bracken. Bracken with 2 goals, both here in the second half. Cortez ball kicked away from her. Foul called on Monona Grove. Gifford with the ball up. After it is Bruner. She'll get a throw in, I believe. Cortez. It's a goal kick. Adamski takes her own goal kicks. We're under 5 minutes to go.
Number 2, Emma Dyer.
Dyer back in for Monona Grove.
Taking for Watertown, number 21, Ellie Demet.
So at this point, we pretty much know Monona Grove's going to win. Just don't have a final tally. Bringing the ball up for the Goslings. Bruner with a shot and a save by Adamski. That was Euler who brought that ball up. Long pass, out of bounds. Watertown throw. Give the Goslings credit, not giving up here tonight. Still trying to get something going, get that second goal. First goal of the season by Cortez. Morgan Hall loses it, but she was tripped up. So we got a free kick. Bracken, I think, with this kick. Nope. That was number 2, Dyer. Wind got a hold of that ball and took it wide of the net. 2.5 minutes. Now Bruner in a foot race. Maybe, Kendall maybe won that foot race, and then Bruner kicked it off her. Throw in for the Goslings, the ref says. Turning on it is Schmidt. Ball's taken away from Schmidt by Dyer. Kicked out of bounds by Gifford to break up that run. 1.5 to go. Macy Huss. Chenoweth upfield. Cortez just couldn't get it by Hine, who's done a great job on defense tonight for Monona Grove. With senior Mara Hine. Right out front. Turn, shot, and a save by Betcher. Another hard shot by Emma Dyer, who had a goal in the first half. Corner kick for the Silver Eagles. Under a minute to go. This is Delaney Bracken into the wind on the ground. Kicked away from Dyer. Kicked out by Watertown Euler. We're under 10 seconds. And that's the end of the contest. Final score tonight. Monona Grove 6. Your Watertown Goslings 1. Their goal by Natalia Cortez. Watertown will be here Saturday and then next Tuesday against Reedsburg. Hope to see you then. Ray Bezanson signing off. Thanks to Max Alexander for doing all the technical work tonight. Watertown TV thanks you for watching. Have a good night and God bless.